I'm trying to create a nice video on business intelligence applications in the business and manufacturing, especially taking the data and separating the data between good data and bad data, and then taking it to the next level to develop the visualization and essentially making the business decision. So a business intelligence systems would look like you have some purchasing data that is coming from your ERP system, for example, and it is getting stored in the back end, and then you are accessing that data by using a reporting mechanism. And once you have that data, then you can look into the pure date, the supplier, the item, quantity, pricing, order date, delivery date. So your job is to take this input and determine some KPIs. For example, material A took 45 days in transit from the order date to the delivery date, or it could be ship date to the delivery date. Usually, the order date to ship date to delivery date, it depends on the circumstances of the material procurement or the service procurement. So if the material doesn't need to be produced at the supplier site, in that case, the order date to ship date could be minimal, say 4 or 5 days, 1 days, 2 days. If it does require substantial production activities, it could be 30 days, 45 days. Once you hit that ship date mark, then you're going to ship your product from a supplier standpoint to a customer, then you have ship date to delivery date. So we have order date, ship date, delivery date. This data is coming from the transactions, then you're taking this input, and you can determine this particular raw material is taking this particular lead time. And you can look into the cost, look into the price, and do some historical analysis. By looking into the pattern, you can also develop the predictive models. So Tableau is on the tool that I have been using personally to facilitate that kind of business intelligence activities in logistics, procurement, material procurement, manufacturing business. So uh, there are many other tools available in the market. The basic is the same: is to look into the right data and then make decision on that. So that is really dependent on the particular business function we're dealing with. If we want to optimize the quality and lead time of the material, we want to look into these data and see what are the materials we're facing quality issues constantly, and what are the materials we're facing pricing issues constantly, what are the materials we are facing design issues constantly. Then we can take that findings and develop some reports and dashboards to present it to the executive team, and then they can include that into their operational and corporate strategy.